Good evening and welcome.
Yes, hello.
We've done various things this year, but one of the things we haven't done is we haven't actually talked about your illustrious career. I mean, when I say illustrious,
Well,
I'm putting it in inverted commas, of course.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
But
not exactly a six-time world champion.
No, but you have had a varied career in that, you've raced Formula 2, Formula 5000, Formula Ford, sports cars.
Yes.
You've done testing for all sorts.
Yes.
And in between, you were a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah. Well, that
a successful classic car dealer.
Yes.
Chairman of the HSCC for 10 years.
Oh God, I'm thinking, well, how have I ended up like this then? That's what I want to know.
And people will be fascinated to know.
I'm not sure
what an interesting and illustrious career you've had.
That's the trouble. It's certainly been up and down, that's for sure. But actually, you talking like that, it just reminds me of one story that when I first started racing, one of the first cars I actually purchased was a car called an Ailey Mini, and you could buy them for £400, and they basically were kitted out for racing, but you could use it on the road.
Yeah.
So it was pretty bare inside. Not really suitable for girlfriends, but we still tried, obviously, but they didn't last very long, unfortunately. But so I used to take that to the tracks and do a lot of sort of testing at Brands Hatch, which you could go in the afternoons or late afternoons and basically just go round and round and round.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one, it was a handicap race actually at Mallory Park.
Yeah.
And the old car was going very well, and the race boiled down to two people who were going to win. One was myself, and one was a chap called Ian Ashley, who actually drove a Formula Ford Alexis with my as I did.
Mm-hmm.
But so we were all dicing away. But obviously on the handicap system, so I didn't quite know who was leading and who wasn't. Anyway, came into the flipping chicane on the last lap. All of a sudden, the car goes like that, and the wheel just broke off. And I saw the wheel going down, and Ian Ashley, from what I remember, was in a Sprite, similar sort of road type car, and he obviously won, and I didn't finish. So that was the start of, as you say, an illustrious career.
Well, I'm actually very glad that you can remember that, because actually what it demonstrates to me is that you haven't actually lost your memory. I mean, you might have lost your marbles, but you haven't lost your memory.
I definitely lost my marbles a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, having looked at some of the cars that you've actually raced in, you'd lost your marbles to get in one of the damn things.
Yeah, there were one.
I mean, there was no safety in any shape or form. It was an engine and a bit of plastic around it, and four wheels, and that was it.
Yeah, but in those days, safety was not like it is today.
It didn't seem to be that important.
Well, it was to me. I can assure you, I had every intention of living and surviving. Yeah. But you can never really look back, because that's what it was like in that era, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
So you can always, people go look back and then criticise the past the whole time. But how can you? Especially if you weren't there. That's what it was in those days, and it was damn good fun.
But the other thing is, people criticise the past. You can't undo the past. So
you can't undo the past.
What's the point in bloody well criticising it all the time?
Exactly.
We should always be trying to look forward, which is what we're continually trying to do.
Well, we are definitely trying to look forward.
Showing that two geezers can actually use some of the technology that some of these youngsters would be jealous of.
And Raymond, both are illustrious careers, and here we are. Eh? What does that say? But,
what it tells me is, the reason was that because we had such a good time, we want to continue having such a good time.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
And that, folks, is what it's all about.
It is, and hence one of the reasons why we're doing this, the journey to on the road to somewhere, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And so, really, all based on past experiences.
Well, that's what makes the world go round. Past experiences, people enjoying. Oh gosh, they did that sort of thing. What interesting thing to do.
Yeah.
I wish I had done it. No, you didn't bloody do it. So get on with it. But you know, some were lucky enough to do it, some weren't so lucky to do it. But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Well, in a way, you do make your own luck, because
Absolutely.
bear in mind, I was working at the time at Hamptons in Arlington Street, just off Piccadilly,
Yeah.
and I think my life was mapped out for me. I was going to work in an estate agency, become a chartered surveyor. That's what I was going to study. Well, I had started studying, College of Estate Management, and then along came motor racing and spoilt it all. Oh dear. But I'd like to think it's been a more varied life, and a certainly more interesting one, if not as profitable.
Okay. Well, I think we can leave it at that,
Yeah.
and maybe we'll take it up the next time.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, lovely.
So say bye-bye now.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Charles.
Ciao.